Right now we have a Peter Pan Fast Pass that we're gonna catch. And Peter Pan is over there. This corner right here reminds me of where Fantasyland meets Liberty Square, right near Rapunzel's Tower. Doesn't it look like that? But this is where Fantasyland meets Adventureland here. Oh, we're trying to figure out if these are naturally these colors. They're so vibrant. If you look...
Dyed naturally, but dyed, you know?
Yeah. It's very pretty. We just rode Peter Pan,
and what a rush.
How many drops?
At least 4.
There were some up and downs. Not anything crazy, but enough that you're like, whoa, for just a couple of seconds.
If you're afraid of heights, do not ride it.
But the track was a little bit different. It winded differently, and it did go, it lowered and raised. So that was exciting.
And it did kind of sway back and forth, where the one in America doesn't do that.
Okay, I didn't notice. In Florida. We can't speak for California.
United States.
And
the east.
Let's see, which way do we want to go? We want to go, I don't know. We'll go that way. We don't know where we're going. The first thing I noticed, which I don't think is in the Florida version, is when you first, like the very first scene, you're in the nursery, Wendy's head turned, and I'm like, whoa, I don't think they move in Florida, but I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. I don't know. Her head turned, and then doors opened, like these big 2 grand windows, I suppose, opened, and I thought that was really exciting. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the camera, but I did record that part. And then there were just a bunch of light features, like fiber optic lights that we don't have. So tons more stars, and that was really magical. And then some like fiber optic, like the light just moved, and it was exciting and added interest, something that we don't have. I'm here in Adventureland area music. We're gonna be eating at the Hakuna Matata restaurant later for lunch, but first we are headed to Main Street, and I'm hoping to catch some, if not all, of the Mickey's Halloween parade thing. So it's not the official parade today, because there is a parade later today, but it's the Halloween one.
Okay, I am now manning the camera, so get ready.
Okay, we just went to the bathroom, and there are big stalls in the women's room, at least. And
we just have holes in the ground.
I was very impressed with how much space there was. Like if you had a suitcase, you'd have all the room in the world if this was an airport bathroom. They gave you little individual pieces of toilet paper, like pulling out tissues out of tissue
yeah,
box.
I love that.
That was fun.
That's awesome.
But it was still an automated flush and still automated hands.
And it's the automated flush, but it's a gentle flush. It's not like there's a vortex shooting underneath you if it accidentally goes while you're, you know, doing your duty. It doesn't like scare you and make you think that you might get sucked in, is kind of what I'm saying.
Good experience all around, but
it really is.
It's no Tokyo because the hand soap did not come out in the shape of a Mickey on your hand.
Yeah, that is definitely like subpar bathroom experience. Okay, so right now this thing is on face tracking, so if I move my face, it moves. We are in the future.
Thank you.
Madame.
Ooh. How immersive. Fun. Can you hear the music? So I accidentally forgot to get fast passes because my brain is not on Disneyland fast pass system. It's on Disney World. So I gotta get out of that and get on my game. So I left Caleb. He's ordering at the restaurant Hakuna Matata. I'm going to get Buzz fast passes for us. There is a Buzz ride like the ride in Disney World. I think it's pretty similar and it's one of Caleb's favorite rides, so we definitely will be doing it today. We should get that fast pass before the times on the machines go too late. So like I mentioned before, it's not called Tomorrowland here, it's called Discoveryland, and it's not really themed future-y, it's themed Jules Verne. It's actually really cool, and this will be my first time walking in it. I'm a little bit bummed that Caleb's not with me, but you're with me. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna walk to where Buzz is in Tomorrowland and hope it's in the exact same spot. This is so cool. I see Buzz. So their Space Mountain is a Star Wars overlay, and it's called Hyperspace Mountain, and it's the only ride in this park that has a single rider line, so I'll be using that later. And here's Buzz. Well, that didn't take too long. Got our fast passes. They're for like 7:30, which is kind of crazy that already, and I should have done it earlier. You know, I could have done it probably an hour ago, so oops, I missed out on that. But what I have to remember is the next chance I can make a fast pass is 2 hours from the time I made that fast pass, or at the time the fast pass starts, whichever comes sooner. So for this one, since it's 7:30, of course 2 hours from now is sooner than 7:30, so I'm gonna have to remember to set an alarm on my phone so we don't forget to make another fast pass. Trying to think what we can get that we haven't got already. I know there's Star Tours. If Indiana Jones was open, it had a fast pass. There's one that I keep forgetting. I'm gonna have to look it up, but one of them has a fast pass that we have not done yet. So gotta take advantage of that. This is one of the many crepe carts, and that's also where they have mango Dole Whip. It's really cold today, so I'm not sure if I'm in the mood to have ice cream or a Dole Whip, but if I am, I'll be getting the mango Dole Whip instead of pineapple Dole Whip because that's fun. Also, who are we kidding? It can be cold and I can still have ice cream or Dole Whip. Who cares? I might do it anyway. Now to find my husband. Oh good, he just ordered. That was pretty fast. There he is. Right there. Okay, so we got our food. This must be my chicken strips with sweet corn fries. I don't know what that means, if they're any different.
Pretty good.
And then what did you get? What'd you decide on?
The Lion's Feast.
Which is?
So I think it's chicken, beef, some tomatoes, onion, sauce, whatever.
And what's this?
Something coconutty. Coconut cake. Coconut something cake.
Cool.
Which is right up my alley. That's Hellllino.
It looks good. These little cutie squirrels are just like what we have in New Fantasyland and the castle spires.
I see it. That's reflecting.
Look, there's more of the dyed plants. We're here at Blanc-Neige et les Septennens, which if it wasn't for the picture right above, I would have no idea what this is. This attraction may be frightening for children.
I have a baguette.
I just got an upgrade to my appearance for Disney World. These are the Briar Rose Gold ears, which I held off buying, but I needed a souvenir and I needed to look the part, so I actually really like these. I just figured they're so similar to the rose gold I shouldn't get them, but I'm glad I got them. We are inside the castle right now and we're gonna go up there. Wow, this is just like Saint Chapelle.
Similar.
Built in 1282, I believe. These stained glass windows represent the Passion of the Christ. We'll get closer so you can see. So there's Mary and Joseph, and there's the three wise men leaving gifts for Jesus. And there's Jesus when he was a young boy.
Yep.
And that's Satan. Yeah, we were in a real castle yesterday. But this one feels just as good to me, if not better. Kayla probably felt more inspired by the real one yesterday, but I feel inspired by this one. Aww. Alright, check out this view from up here. How cool is this? I do love this a lot, that you can come outside and be up in the castle. More stairs. So that was part of the Ursula Castle stage show villains thing, and we'll be doing that later today. Well, this is a cool spot. Okay, this is the walkthrough underneath the castle and the one I've been most looking forward to. Do you see it?
Dragon under the castle this whole time?
Yeah, there's a dragon.
Oh, that makes sense. He's locked up though, so it's fine.
He's not locked up, is he?
Yeah, it's
Oh, good.
changing.
His tail's over here. You see his tail, Caleb? This is the biggest audio animatronic, I believe, in all of Disney parks. Like, the biggest one. And I think the Yeti would have been the biggest if it worked, but this one works. The smell in here, because there's so much water and chlorine and it's caves everywhere. I wish I could show you, but it won't turn out on video, but it's so cool. You're walking through a cave and it smells amazing. The Disney water smell. I just realized those are the only Mickey balloons I've seen here. Just the Mickey face ones. And I saw Pooh Bear face ones too, but they don't have like the classic Mickey balloon, do they? Oh, is this the champagne cart? This is the champagne cart. Okay, I've heard about the champagne cart. You can walk around Disneyland Paris with champagne. How cool is that? Let's see if this is it. I don't know. I'm looking for the confectionery. Yeah, Boardwalk Candy Palace. This is it. Oh yeah. That's the line we need. The cotton candy in here is extreme and Insta-worthy for sure. And I believe it's called Candy Floss here in Europe.
So, one big pro of Europe in general is the coffee is just great everywhere. So Disney World, everywhere. Not Disney World. Where are we? Disneyland?
Disneyland Paris?
Every place in Disneyland Paris sells like real coffee, like espresso made, like cappuccinos, lattes, stuff like that. Super good. Everywhere. It's incredible.
These meringues are shaped like Mickey, but I think they look more like Princess Leia.
You're right. Bam.
Your cute cup.
And this is like the biggest cup you can get because it's all espressos, doppios, things like that.
But show them the beautiful side.
What's the beautiful side?
The castle.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Isn't that cool? And I got my 2 cookies, so I'm going to take pictures of them with my camera. I just got finished taking pictures of my cookies in front of the castle. I realized these orange lights up here, they're probably something that they switch out for the fall, I imagine. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. They're kind of like really dramatic in pictures. So I didn't take many pictures on my actual camera today. Caleb took a couple of me, and I'm grateful for that after I got my ears. I took some, very, very, very few of the castle, some of my cookies. Tomorrow we're not coming back in the parks because it's Halloween and we wanted to avoid the crowds. The next day is our Walt Disney Studios Park day, and the next day after that is our last day here. I plan to spend the whole day here on that last day, but we do have park hoppers, so we can do whatever we want. We'll see, but on that last day, that's when I have a photo session with a family, and that's when I'll bring my camera into the park and probably take pictures more of all the details, the things that I like taking pictures of. There is one major difference right here on Main Street that I finally realized why it felt so different. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street. There's no reason not to, because there are no PhotoPass photographers here. Like, nowhere. Do they not have PhotoPass photographers to take your pictures? They must not. There's nobody here. They do have the pictures on the rides that you can buy, but no photographers planted in certain spots to take your pictures in front of the castle. So that is a big difference, and to be honest, I like it. I'm sad that the opportunity is not there if I wanted it, but I like that they're not there, because there's like 10 of them that line the street in Florida.